Well, sometimes we have to use some really big numbers when we're talking about greatest common factor. And greatest common factor might not mean anything to you. It's a math skill that allows us to look at numbers and compare them. GCF, greatest common factor. So we're going to look for numbers that are in both of these lists once we break them down. If I break down 300 into two numbers that can be multiplied together, most people will say, well, that's easy. That's 3 times 100. And you'd be right. Now 3 is prime, so that's a good thing. 100 is not, so we're going to break that down into 10 and 10. You could have broken it down into 25 and 4 or 2 and 50. It's really up to you, but we're going to end up in the same place. This is going to be 5 times 2, and this is going to be 5 times 2. And all of these numbers, the 3, the 5, the 2, the 5, and the 2, you multiply them together, and you can use a calculator if you don't believe me, but you'll get 300. Okay? Now let's take 68, and we know that that's 2 times 34. Okay? And 34 can be broken into 17 and 2. Remember, everything's multiplication. Everything can be broken down. It all works well together. So now it's time to compare lists. So we have our numbers broken down into the factor part. Okay? Now we have to find out what's common. Well, there's a 2 here and a 2 here. There's a 2 here and a 2 here. But there isn't a 17 here. So if we take 2 times 2, we get 4, and 4 is going to be our greatest common factor between these two numbers. Yep, 4. And 4 times 17 gives us 68. And 4 times, I want to say 75, because 5 times 5 is 25, times 3 is 75. That gives us 300. So the greatest common factor is just 4. That's all it is. You break them down, get them into their smaller pieces, compare your lists, and that's it. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a great day.